Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Deepak Jacob Thomas. This is my channel djthomasedu-world.net. Let's move on to chapter 5 of Excel tutorial, customizing workbook and fill commands. New workbook, opening and customizing existing file, font size for viewing formulas and fill down will be explained in this chapter. Before further moving on, kindly subscribe for more videos so that you can get the latest update of Excel tutorial. Let's move on to Excel. We will begin with new workbook, opening and customizing. By default, when we open a new workbook, what we see is that a workbook will be opened and explained as book 1 of Microsoft Excel, and you will get a defined sheet 1, sheet 2 and sheet 3. Supposing I need to edit sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3, I need more of the sheets. When I open this Excel workbook, how will I achieve it? For that, let's see in Excel how can we do it. Here I have opened an Excel sheet. Supposing I need, other than sheet 1, sheet 2 and sheet 3, the default 3 sheets which appears when we open a new workbook. I say I want 10 or 6 or so on. So we can achieve this with help of, let's go to this office button, click on the office button, go for Excel option. Here we get a popular commands which we use. Now from this, when creating a new workbook, it asks include this many number of sheets. Say it is by default is 3. I'll increase it to say 7 and give OK. Now the changes will take place only after reopening another Excel sheet and open another Excel sheet. When we open this Excel sheet after customizing the inbuilt function of 3 sheets, I given 7 sheets. We can see that the 7 different sheets is opened by default. You can change back to the default 3 by going again to office button, Excel option, and change this to 3 and give OK. To take the change effect, you have to close the existing work and open Excel sheet. Now we can see it is brought back to the previous default 3. This is how we can customize our Excel workbook. Further, moving on to customizing the workbook, let's see the other options in Excel, how we can customize the existing workbook. As explained, we can customize number of sheets. Likewise, go to the office button, click Excel option. Here, if you want the theme of the Excel workbook is default blue, you can change to silver, give OK. You can see the change, the theme is changed to silver. Likewise, again Excel option, you want to change to black, give black. You can change the theme of the Excel workbook. Simultaneously, we have advanced features here. We will make the default as blue itself. Likewise, we go for office button again, go for Excel options, go for advanced. Here, after, there is an option called editing option. Here, after pressing enter, move selections. Here it is by default it is selected as down. Let's see how does it work. Supposing I have a data 1, 2, I type again. Now if I want to go to the another row, I just need to press enter. It will by default go downwards to the active cell A2. Now I need to change the orientation. If I want to press enter, why not my cursor move to any possible direction which I need to assign? Why only it should go down? For that we can go for Excel option, go for advanced. Here in editing option, after pressing enter, move selection option, click on the drop down window, just select right and give OK. What happens now? Just give enter. What happens? The cursor moves to the right, which we have defined in the setting. Likewise, again office button, Excel option, advanced. Here in editing option, after pressing enter, say the you want the cursor to move up or left, just say left, or you can say I'll choose up and give OK. If I press enter, what happens? The cursor will be moving up. This is used for special functions where you need to customize your workbook so that you can get the job done easily. It is mainly useful for data computation. Moving to customizing the Excel workbook, let's see another option. Say I had defined I need only two or three worksheets. Now I need to log this worksheet. How can I do it? I only need to go for review, protect workbook, protect structure and windows, click on structure and windows and enter the password. Say I enter the password and re-enter the password. Here what happens is that when you click on a new sheet and right click, you can see you cannot rename the sheet, neither you can delete the sheet, or neither you can insert a new sheet or move or copy sheet. Here you can define the user to use only the customized number of sheets which you want. This is also an option for using protect worksheet, which you can use to customize with the help of a password. To unprotect it, just click on again protect worksheet. After review, protect worksheet, click on protect structure. We'll get an unprotected window. Just click on one, enter the password and give OK. Now just click on the Excel sheet one. You can see you can move, can delete, or you can insert a sheet. It will be enabled. Now few features I have typed here like slash, quote, comma, greater, asterisk, less than, a vertical bar. Here this is much useful when we save a file or a workbook. You are not supposed to use this commands because Excel will not allow to save the files with these symbols. This is for a general information. Furthermore, moving on to the font size for viewing formulas. This is much helpful while giving a presentation where the formula entered the formula bar may not be visible to the expectation of the viewers. We can change by changing the default setting embedded. Let's see how this is achieved. I have an Excel sheet. Assuming that the row or the column I have a data, each of the active cells when I click can see a formula being typed. My objective is to make more clarity in the visibility of the formula typed in the formula bar. For that we can go to office button, Excel options. Here the font size can be changed from 11 to 20 and give OK. and pop-up message comes. For the changes to the standard font to take effect, you must quit and restart Excel. That means just log off. I have restarted the Excel. Now we can see the change here. After I restart the Excel, when I click on any of the active cell, you can see the font size being increased. I'll just give a comparison with a screenshot for the font size change. Before, this was my font size. After changing the font by going to Excel option, change the font from default 11 to 20. I restart the Excel. This will be the font size which will be visible in the formula bar. Here there is much clarity and visibility for the viewers to see what is typed in the formula bar as seen in the active cell of row I's. This is how the font size viewing can be changed to better visibility with help of Microsoft Excel. Moving on with fill commands. Let's see how fill commands will help in doing Excel work more fast and enjoyable. Let's go to Excel sheet. Here I have data here. Now go to the home button, and in the editing toolbar we get fill option. Here there are fill down, right, up, left. This can be used for multiple functions, just like using Control D, that is copying the data values up the row, down the row. But if you want to copy the values from below the row to the upside of the row, or say that you want to copy the values from one column to the left or to the right, we can do with help of fill command. We'll just view, just select cell which you want to fill, select the range, say fill down, it will automatically fill the value down. Select the range and say fill to the right, it will copy the values to the right. Likewise, where you want to fill it up, select the range including the space up of the row with active cells where you want to fill, and just select up. In fill command, it will automatically fill the value from the lower portion to the upper side. This is how fill command works. This concludes chapter 5 of Excel tutorial. Hope you like my videos. Thank you for watching. Signing out, Deepak Jacob Thomas.